What's up, YouTube? Kubrick Productions back again with some exciting LEGO news. Of course, this is not urgent news that it's just been released, nothing that you probably don't know so far, but this is just going to be the video where I talk about every single news update that we've had over about the last 3 or 4 weeks since I did my last news, which just had Star Wars, but a lot has happened since then. Let's get into it. Starting off, we have Monkey King news. So this was released just a couple weeks ago, and then we got some more news yesterday when it was released a couple days ago. And here's the first set. It's the cloud horse bike thing. It's okay. It looks like a fun build for the horse bike, and it has a lot of good pieces. The 4 minifigures are here. 2 of those clone bad guys, and Monkey Kid, of course, with his bandana that has the 2 little gold things on it, and his staff with the new lightsaber or just regular hilt piece, and May in her outfit without a helmet. I don't believe she comes with a helmet. You can see right there. This is going to be a longer video, by the way, so just stay tuned. Then, of course, look at the second set we have here. This is one of the tanks, the Iron Bull tank. And this set looks really nice. It just seems a bit expensive at $50. A lot of these sets, it seems though, the piece count for all these sets are overall relatively good. Like if you buy the entire wave, you might have a couple hundred more pieces than you needed to spend for. For example, you might get 100 extra pieces than the average 10 cents per piece rule, which I want to stick to. But the problem with the whole wave is that this price really matched the physical amount of stuff you can do with it. Now this set doesn't seem $50, it seems more like a $35, $40 set, but of course the piece count makes it so. Has a big fig. Sandy looks pretty good. I don't like the name Sandy because it doesn't remind me of sand or anything like that, so just my personal opinion. And let's go on to the minifigs. We have a Monkey Kid with his headphones and that face, which looks okay, but I prefer his normal face, really. Sandy looks fine, and the 2 probably Grunt and Growl. They're all clones, but they're all the same, but they have different names, pretty much. Moving on, we have now just a picture of it and its action features. It can drop like crates of explosives to the ground, at radioactive crates, which look cool. They're using a lot of stickers. I can see at least 7 right now. That's the problem with the whole wave as well. It's too many stickers, but I'm okay with it all in all. Then they have that nice turret on top, and they use a lot of 6-stud shooter rapid fire things in this wave, which work really well. Moving on, we have Monkey Kid's Cloud Jet. This works really well for me. It's a classic jet and vehicle, on a ground vehicle and air vehicle combination. If you look, just these 4 minifigures, and it's just the overview of it now. Minifigs, I don't know who the pink woman is, or many of these, but all I can say for sure is that it includes a Monkey Kid and one of the clones. Here is it in action, and as you can no, I don't have a picture of it, but the motorcycle, there's actually a motorcycle built in the center there. You can see a wheel that pops out, and he can go on the ground when his jet is destroyed, or when he doesn't want to use his jet. That's a nice set. $60 though for a little jet. I mean, it's not little, but is $60 really worth that much? You tell me. It can shoot 2 of those discs, which work pretty nicely in this. Personally, I prefer if they use stuff other than that, because I don't like the discs myself. But I don't know what else would have worked here that would have made it charming like it is. And I actually really am in love with the side build for the apparent villain of this set. It works for me. He can take the staff, which apparently is one of the themes of the TV show. So that works, and you can move the wings around. It reminds me of that the bad guy villain from Spider-Man Homecoming with the outfit. And here's Pigsy's food truck. And this set, it really works for me. Has the food truck, which looks great, and you can actually take off the little red spikes and gear on it and just make it a regular food truck if you want. Now this set is a $70 832 piece set. The problem with this is that, are you really going to pay $70 for a food truck essentially? I mean, these motorcycles are practically included in the price. The food truck looks good. It has tons of play features. Too many stickers, though, and it has a rapid-fire shooter on top, and that looks really good. I think they are doing some irony by putting pork in the food truck with Pigsy, but I think Pigsy is supposed to be not just a pig, but like a pig man or something like that. That works for me. I like the food truck. It's one of the better sets. The motorcycles are just add-ons. They don't really even need to be there. I think you're just going to get the food truck. It's a big thing. It's like 12 studs wide. That's huge for any Lego vehicle, really, but I don't see $70. I see $60, but I know piece count is going to make it be 70 or even 80, but it's only 70 right now. So that's good. Another thing to note is that all these sets pretty much are a lot better price in the UK in euros and worse in Canadian. So it's really odd. I mean, people in the US are going to be stuck with the mediocre prices. Moving on, there's the minifigures. He has a chainsaw this time. And I like how they pose the minifigures in this. I think they should keep that up for non-licensed themes, I think. It works really well, having them just stepping forward with one foot, and then then switching it after to the good guys and the bad guys. That works really well for me. There's it all in action. I could see kids having fun with this. I just can't see it being $70. Moving on. Just another image of the inside and interior of it. And this is one of my favorite sets in the wave. The Iron Bull King. This set is amazing. Now, yet again, $90, but you look at the size, and this image is not distorted in any way. That minifigure is not meant to be, changed to look bigger than it is, and the Iron Bull is not meant to look bigger than it really is either. This is a perfectly reasonable image, and you can see this thing is just massive. And there are a few hidden features, and I'll show you them right here. The box art here is, let's try not to box out. The images here have really nice art on them, but look at what you can do. If you might notice, the middle is very lighted up. That is a light brick from the back, and that works really well. Great place for it. It contains a massive axe, which is built with a boat mast piece, which look really good, and it just makes it. I think this is going to be good because if you notice, it's like it just picks this massive piece of machinery up with one hand as it's nothing, just to give you a sense of scale. That's a huge piece, and just it makes it work. It has 5 or 6 metal beard pieces in this, which are on the toes and on the face. It looks really ominous and really destructive, and it has a flamethrower on one arm, and it can hold the axe on the other, which is probably going to be really sturdy, and there's a lot of technique in that. And it has these 2 really cool stud shooter thingies on the side, which I believe can be angled. And let's move on. The Red Sun's truck set, I forgot the exact name, but the set has 1,100 so pieces, and it costs $120, so one of the worst priced ones. But I honestly can't say I like the truck in this form, but I like the side build. That side build is amazing. The side builds are great. The mini truck thing has metal beard pieces on it. Everything has metal beard things in this wave, really. Minifigures, great selection there, but you'll notice that you pretty much get the same minifigures in every set, with a few exceptions. And yeah, that's gonna be that. Then this is the way I like to have this set. I'm not gonna get this one. It just doesn't. I don't see it really. I really don't. $120 for this. I would rather save $30 more and get this. Probably my favorite set in the wave by far right now. It is the Monkey King Warrior Mech. Now this is based off Monkey King, this whole series, which is a Chinese show which has been popular for many, many years. And the main character, of course, is the Monkey King, and Monkey Kid is supposedly his son. This mech, I don't know what the show is like. It's going to come out soon, and I think that will really tell whether this is going to be boosted over Ninjago or not. It could, actually, because Ninjago is kind of going down right now. Anyways, this mech is massive. It's huge. To the tips of those red horns on its head to the bottoms of its feet. Those feet are huge. At least 2 minifigures can fit under them. So imagine I mean, there's some massive sets out there, but this thing is going to tower over nearly everything in a collection. You also will notice that you can change the length of the staff, which is important for the TV show and the Monkey King from China. And of course, there are a lot of vinyl pieces here, which are just popped out of a little tray, the sheet thing of it. And the side build is also really good. That's the thing. This whole wave has great side builds. Now the little mech I'm not quite feeling, but all the other things in this are great. Even the pieces in this can be used. And this is actually the most you ever get of this particular gold color in any LEGO set ever. The mech probably looks like a fun build. I'm assuming each leg is a bag, each arm is a bag. 2 bags for the torso, a bag for all the venom and head, and a bag for the side build, and another bag for the other side builds. I think that's how it's going to be, and I'm looking forward to pick this one up. Here's a more dynamic image of it, looking really good. It's just so huge. Then here's an image of the side build. There are even some play features in that, which you can actually activate by the other side build. And, here is the next set. This is the last set in this wave, and by far the biggest. By the way, the last set was 1,600 pieces, and this is a whopping 1,900 pieces. Now, I used to think this was by far the best set in the wave, but it kind of shrunk on me once I saw this. I'm not pleased with the interior here. I think that they could have done a lot more. Now, I know they have a rapid-fire stud shooter popping out of the middle here, and the minifigures are okay, and it has so much play value to it. I just don't see this as a better set than the mechs. I'm a huge mech fan. I don't actually have any, but I know I like them. Moving on to the next theme, finally. We have Creator Expert here. I was wrong. I said it was not Creator Expert in my last video about this set, but it is. Sorry. This set is another set I plan on picking up. It is $250, but with the amount of stuff you get, 3,231 pieces, it is massive. The Haunted House. Here's it from the front. You can split open the side. You can fold it all open to get inside. And there's so many Technic gears. Most of the pieces, I would say, go into building the drop tower, which is an amazing feature. And I'm looking forward to see exactly how that goes together when you build it. Moving on, we have the AT-AT, the newest Star Wars news. This looks great. I've already done a video on this as well. But just to wrap this up, great minifigs, great side builds. Price is not good. I think it should have been $150, not $160. But I think people are going to buy this no matter what. I plan on getting 1, maybe 2, but 1 for sure because it's a classic from Star Wars. And here are the minifigs. And on to the next theme, Jurassic World. This is a throwback to the original Jurassic World movie, but mostly just to the video game. Some new dinosaurs are the real reason this line is good, but I might pick this set up. I forget if this is $50 or $60, but this has good dinosaurs, a nice little build there. I just don't see $60 for it. It's probably going to fit in the palm of your hand, and I don't see it at all. The wave is pretty lackluster. There's the first set, second set, Indominus versus Ankylosaurus, and the House of the Gyrospheres. It's good. I think the pieces are fine, but I can't say I love it. Now, if they can't get away for that Ankylosaurus tail to actually swing, then I will not buy this set no matter what. They can't mess that up. If they mess that up, I will not buy Lego for a year. I'm kidding. I will buy Lego, but I cannot see them messing the primary feature of an Ankylosaurus up that badly. Moving on. Next set is the junior set, and definitely the only junior set in this wave. But I think this set looks okay. Has a minifigure that actually appears to be from Jurassic Park, The Lost World, the paleontologist. Anyways, the Velociraptor looks amazing, and the plane looks kind of bad. But what do you honestly expect? It all looks okay for a junior set. Moving on to the last set in this wave, which is just a Dr. Wu's laboratory. This set could have been juniors, but I'm starting to think it won't be. I'm just surprised by how Duplo-like the baby dinosaurs look. It's kind of getting to me, but I think they'll be okay in the long run. I might pick this one up just because of the good pieces, and I'll probably scrap it though. And it looks like a pretty good set. Now I think Jurassic World theme, after the last movie coming up in 2021, I think this theme is going to immediately go out because I don't think people are buying this enough, honestly. Moving on to the next theme, we have Harry Potter. These are all the sets you get. There is Attack on the Burrow, which is my favorite personally. Hagwig is the only one I'm going to pick up though, because $40 for that seems a lot better than $100 for the other set. I just don't want to spend that much on Harry Potter, which is not my favorite. All the sets in this are great. I already did a video on this as well, but just wrapping it up in one quick word. Good. This is a good wave. Nothing terrible about it. Moving on. Avengers. This theme has gone downhill so quickly. Really. I don't know what they're doing with these sets. I like the junior set for a junior's set, but this is $60 for that. That's $60. And if you want to pay that much money for a 4-year-old to have fun with Legos, I don't know who you are. The helicarrier I guess could be cool, but I know it's nothing realistic at all about it, like what you see in Universe. Minifigures are the best part about that set, and the junior set has good minifigures though, so that's an upside. Moving on, next theme, Creator 3-in-1. Now, yeah, the pirate ship looks good. I think the main reason I would even get the pirate ship would be for the minifigures and the pieces. I hate brick build masts. It looks terrible, but you know, they're gonna do what they gotta do to make it work. And I was excited for this. I'm less excited. They probably only include 2 cannons, and there's 4 cannon slots, obviously. So what are they doing? I think they need to maybe add a few more things to that. I don't like it. And then there's the rover, which is my favorite set in this. Although it is expensive again, it works actually. It looks like there's some suspension in the wheels, and it looks kind of what you would expect to see. The first side build looks good. The second one kind of looks a bit wonky to me. It doesn't look like it'd be that stable, but you know, who knows how they're gonna make this thing work. It actually looks like they used the most pieces in the third side build though, which is kind of odd, but it works. And then lastly, we have the camper and car set. The camper set looks really nice, and the side builds look okay as well. The treehouse looks the best of the 2 side builds, honestly, but I could see people going either way. And I believe that is it for this video. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it and subscribe. And as always, see you in the next video, and have a great day.